My name is Jeff Warren, and I'm one of the teachers that comes and teaches at Art of Living. The meditation retreat for Fidgety Skeptics is all about kind of providing a really accessible, friendly overview of how meditation works, but doing it in a very easygoing, non-dogmatic way. And it's very simple and natural. There's nothing exotic about it, even though it's deeply mysterious and beautiful too.
I really appreciate and recognize that he is not just great at creating an experience within someone who is learning and imparting knowledge to that person, but he also just creates an environment where everybody then teaches each other and you become your own teacher, and the whole thing feels much bigger, for me anyway, than it did even just listening to the app, or even just reading the book, or even just being in my own space and practicing it. This was like alchemy. It just was magical and really worth it. And I drove 14 hours to get here, so it wasn't just my local thing. And it's great, yeah.
And I think these are skills that regular human beings learn all the time without ever even needing a meditation practice. It's called aging well. There's all kinds of grandmas and middle-aged accountants who figured out some of these things. But a meditation practice is where we can make it explicit. And we have a very simple situation where we get to meditate in a very simple setting and with few other distractions, and begin to get clear on those exact dynamics and how you can kind of turn up the signal on it. My background is as a writer. I started as a journalist, actually, working for the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. I was a radio journalist. As an outsider, I can also see how strange it is. I've learned to navigate that culture. I like kind of talking about the culture of it. So not being embedded in it, but having a more bird's eye view of it is sort of, again, that's part of my journalism background. So I guess that's kind of the flavor of the retreat.
I think I'm leaving now with some really good tools to actually not just read the book on meditation, but actually learn to meditate a little bit more effectively and give it a shot. I mean, I think it's about gathering the information, and I can't lose from this. I can only win.
Good instruction is more available, that people are learning to take responsibility for themselves, to be their own teacher, and that we get to choose and direct the practice that works for us. And in order to do that, though, you got to understand what practice is and how it works, and so that's what I do.